For we are saved by hope. But hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why doth he yet hope for? But if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it. And now abideth faith, hope, charity, these three. But the greatest of these is charity. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Sit down, let's talk about the three great necessities of the Christian life. They are like the three legs of a stool. Remove one and the whole thing falls over. We are talking about faith, hope, and charity. The Bible tells us that of these three, the greatest is charity. Love is the ultimate destination, the very character of God. But you can't get to the destination without the starting point and the map. The starting point is faith. The Bible is absolute on this. Without faith, it is impossible to please him. You can have a good heart. You can be a kind person. You can give all your money to the poor. But if you don't believe that God exists and that he will reward those who diligently seek him, all of that effort is spent in vain. Faith is the foundational requirement you must believe to begin the journey. Think about Enoch. Hebrews 11 tells us that he had faith. He walked with God, and God was so pleased with his faith that he did not see death, for God just took him. That shows you the power of faith. It pleases God so much that it completely alters a man's final destination. Enoch's life was living proof that faith is not just a belief system. It is a way of life, a close walk with God. Now, once we have that foundational faith, it gives birth to the map for our journey, and that is hope. The kind of hope we are saved by is not the world's version of hope. The I hope I win the lottery, or I hope the weather is good kind of hope. That is flimsy and tied to what we see. No. The scripture says hope that is seen is not hope. True biblical hope is the confident, patient expectation of something you absolutely know is coming, even though you can't see it yet. It is the spiritual muscle that allows you to wait patiently through suffering and trial. It's the assurance that the reward for your faith is absolutely guaranteed, because it is promised by a God who cannot lie. This hope is what helps us endure the struggles of this life, because we know there is something far greater waiting for us. This is why we need all three. Faith gives us the conviction that God is real. Hope gives us the certainty that the promises of God are true. And all of that conviction and certainty should lead us to charity, love. Love is the evidence. Love is the fruit. Our faith must be real. Our hope must be firm. And that must result in a love for God and a love for one another that is selfless and true. Without that ultimate love, our faith is dead and our hope is empty. So let us be people who not only believe, but act on that belief. Let us be people who not only hope, but wait with patience for the promises of God. And let us be people whose faith and hope are constantly poured out in love, because that is the very character of the King we serve. We must make our calling sure, knowing that we are saved by hope, walking by faith, and proving it all through love.